Yo, what is up, guys? Shikashin over here, back again with another video for you guys. And today is day three, and I'm gonna be just kind of showcasing my account and what I've been doing, what I've learned, what not to do, and what to do based on what I have been doing. And actually, hilariously enough, I have started a second account, and that's why the title of this video is called the most broken account I've ever started. Obviously, you can see this one's level 6. I'm not grinding this one too hard. I might start doing it after I grind my main one, because this is the one I'm kind of hard pushing versus this one, which is more like, okay, I'm just doing whatever with it. I'm just having fun with it. Though, to be honest, this one's way more goated. Once again, based off the thumbnail that you guys are looking at right now, this might be my best start compared to this one, where it's like, it's all right, but, and honestly, I feel like I should probably just grind this one out, too, because I'm actually enjoying playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually enjoying playing this game, grinding it out, all that good stuff. So, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Theory Restart, because I have been enjoying this. You also got Zenless Zone Zero and Withering Waves on the channel as well. But, yeah, no. Let's just go ahead and get into this. So, I'm a little bit behind, I'm not gonna lie. Probably by this point, you probably see a lot of creators out there that are level 30, though, to be honest. I'm not done finishing my grinding, and I still technically need to go ahead and, do my chapter 8 because I just unlocked it. I didn't realize I had it unlocked because I'm level 24 at this point. But one big thing before we get into this is I'm not saying don't do this, but okay, let me see this. First thing that I've learned while I've been playing this game, if I can win the challenges, is the investigation. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I've made it this far, and the way I see investigation is you probably could throw in like maybe 300 stamina into this at max. But even then, I'm debating if that's even alright, because I'm gonna be real. You get more XP off of Grim Pursuit than you do get off of this, just to level your character, like you level yourself. You get more XP going after Grim Pursuit or Threshold than you do going after Investigation. Now, that's not saying that you can't do this, because obviously you do need to have your characters at least decently leveled or you will get bodied. But what I will say is, do this enough to where you can get your characters to a decent level to where they can clear, but don't be doing this, like, just don't be throwing all your stamina, just because obviously, as we know, we have limited stamina. So that's one thing that I've kind of learned about this game. Also, I'm gonna be real, do your GP outpost if you can. I still need to max out and do some of this stuff. As you guys can probably tell here, I still need to do some of it. But I've at least done some of these to the point where I can get certain things done. Because, as we already know, for anybody who played through the beta, there's going to be probably a double event, and you basically want to clear this game as far as possible to a point where when that double event or triple event boost comes up, then you'll be able to get a lot of rewards off of this, specifically this. So, that's one big thing right there. As for anything else, I've been experimenting a little bit with this. I'm currently on Lingual, and honestly, I should probably be pushing this a little bit more. Actually, no, I already beat Lingual, so I'm on Valerian right now. So yeah, I should probably be pushing this a little bit more, but I'm kind of taking it slow with this right now. Phantom Theater, kind of one of these things where you can do it, but it's probably better if you get like somebody who's really, really powerful to do this, because you want to get the highest score you can. So there's that. As for the shell story and whatnot, I've kind of just been doing it, every single day. Just make sure to log in and do that. Cubic Games, same thing. I haven't really been touching it, but I probably should be doing it a little bit more. But, it is what it is. As for Union, I kind of just started my own. I'm going to be real with you, because I didn't know if I wanted to join somebody else's or just do this. I probably should just join somebody else's, but if you're welcome to, if you want to join my Union, because I do log into this account every single day, then you guys already see the name here, Shikai Squad. I got myself in it right now, but nobody else, So, if you want to join in, hey, go ahead. I'm at least a decent level, and even though, I'm not planning to be the top guild of all time, I'm at least trying to have fun with it, so... Considering this is my first time actually managing a guild, like actually trying to, because I tried to in Epic 7, but I'm just like, I did not log into that game a lot. I was kind of just doing, here or there. But considering I log into this game every single day and actually try to manage it, then, we're good. So, there is that. But, yeah, no. Big thing, though, like, as far as your stamina, honestly, I would say put a lot of it into Grim Pursuit, just so you can get these, because these... I'm not gonna lie, will give you a lot of your stats. Now, don't go crazy and level them up too nuts. Just level them up a little bit to where you can go ahead and get them all done. But at least, like, grind this out a little bit. Don't be grinding it, like, too nuts. But, like, if you have if you're done with story mode, anything like that, you got nothing to do or whatever like that, I would say, between Threshold and this, I would be grinding these two. A little bit of, like, I wouldn't be grinding investigation for a minute, and even then, if you don't have anything to do and you have a lot of GP outposts to do, honestly, just get this knocked out and out of the way, because you'll get a lot of XP, a lot of stuff for just doing this. I'm gonna be real with you. But you know, other than that, I mean, let's go ahead and go into my account and show you guys who I have. So I made a mistake in the beginning of the game. I will say this, and once again, I'm kind of just going into this, and I'm not doing a lot of rerolling and whatnot, where I'm not doing rerolling at all. I'm kind of just going into it and just learning as I go. One thing that I'm big learning is that, honestly, I'm gonna be real, the 4 stars in this game are kind of broken, kind of insane, or at least decently insane enough to where you could probably even use some of these in PvP. So I have been mostly, for the most part, focusing on these 4. These are the 4 that I started out with, and I mostly had started out with these 4 for anybody who's been looking at my videos or even my live streams of what I've been doing with this account. So I've been focusing on these 4. Now these 4 are doing really good, but they can't clear everything. Not everything in the game will be clearable with these 4, even though I got a dupe. And yeah, that's, you heard me right. I got a dupe out of nowhere recently of Messiah, but the dupes in this game really don't mean much. I'm gonna be real with you. In fact, if you even take a look at it, you got increased basic stats after that. You got, you know, increased crit rate, you know, basic stats again, crit rate, crit damage increase, and then a damage increase and, you know, damage reduction. Now, once again, it's nice to have these, but at the same time, they don't matter, which is why whaling in this game doesn't really matter too much. Like, these small increases would matter, you know, a little bit here and there, but I'm gonna be real, the gear is gonna matter more than anything else. So, I mean, I've been able to clear a lot with these, but not everything. But there are just certain 4 stars, in my opinion, that you should be freaking getting up there, and I think this one is one of them. Now, me personally, I got this because I got the 4-day pass on this account when I was in the beta, so they automatically just gave it to me, and I got the 4-day pass anyway. So this is not a free-to-play, you know, for anybody who's wondering, this is not a free-to-play. I did pay, you know, $4 for this, so whatever. But even still, I did pull her once anyway, so I got to dupe her. And even with her, like, once again, the dupes don't really matter too much. Really don't matter. Like, what, you get basic stats, attack, HP, and defense off of it, whatever. But really good character. She gives shields, you know, she buffs defense, all that good stuff. So that's one of the characters that, in my opinion, really good. Now, as I've been playing the game, I did pull on the standard banner, because in my opinion, pulling on the standard banner right now is probably your best decision, considering that every character is on there and you want to diversify your account. Not to mention, you have a chance of getting the, you know, obviously the, you know, the darker light units. Like, you have an easier time getting them on the standard banner now than would be in the future when they add more characters, just due to the fact that there's not that many characters in the game right now. So there's that. Take big advantage of that. I am going to, I wasn't going to at first, but I am going to start investing into my Leon. I played a little bit of some RTA with this character, and she's actually a pretty good backup character, because one thing, in my opinion, that I've seen so far is that a lot of people are going to be using Messiah. A lot of people are going to be using Messiah, and he's going to be getting banned a lot. So even though I got him to level 45 out of 45, I got him looking strong and everything like that, you just need to have a secondary DPS, and that's where Leon is coming in clutch, because she is a pretty decent DPS, at least right now, so that if you go into RTA, you can actually do some decent stuff with her. And hilariously enough, this character right here, I threw her into RTA, really good. I actually won because I went in and somebody took my Messiah, and so I went in with Valeria, who they banned. I went in with Freya. They took Ling Wao, so I think the team that I had was Leon, Bateon, Valerian, and Freya. And I think I think I could just show you guys who I brought, because I'm in the arena right now. Let me show you, because I went to Summon Arena. Let me see. Battle report. So yeah, no. So I've won 2 and I've lost 3. So this is the last one I've done so far, and this is what I had. So actually should be able to show you. Yeah, here's the replay right here. So they banned my Valerian, but they let me keep this, which hilarious. I'm gonna be real, I haven't really touched him. I probably should. He's another character I should be getting, but I honestly put him in there as a bluff because I know a lot of people are using him, and honestly I should probably get him to at least level 40 and mess around with him. Or hell, maybe even level 50 to invest in more, because he's actually really good for PvP. But here we go. I'll just let you show you how it went, because like, this character is actually insane. This character specifically is insane. The amount of buffs you get off of it, crazy. Not to mention, she gives you a free revive. So as you can see, I spent my first turn kind of buffing my team up. You know, Filion, do big damage right there. And once again, I'm going to power her up a lot more. You know, got the crit, got the, you know, like first turn, this, by the way, this is first turn. My gear's not too bad, by the way. It's not bad. I kind of, once again, focused a lot on speed gear, though, to be honest, I'm going to be real. The gear that I'm going to be using in the future is going to just replace the gear I'm using now anyway, but just for me testing RTA, this is not too bad. Now, this is where he goes out of his way and kill him, yep. But look at that revive, and the reason I got that revive is because of her. It's all because of her, bro. So he has to keep wasting attacks on going after him because he doesn't want me buffing and anything like that. Meanwhile, I could kind of just do my thing here. Now, this is kind of where it gets into a stalemate here. Is there a way for me to... No, I don't think there's a way for me to fast forward this. So continue replay. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, but at this point, my main target is to take out him because I know he's defense scaling and I can't let him live. He does have the healing advantage over me. The only thing that I have, though, that works is I have the revives. Now, he does die there, which is good. And then, as you can see, you know, we're kind of going crazy with it. I think his team is rotating faster than mine, though. I think he has better speed. But look at that. Look at the revive. Brought him back again. And it's just crazy out here. And then at that point, he surrendered, and that was a GG. That was basically when he surrendered, and then we won. So... that's kind of how that went. I'm in Iron 2 right now, and honestly, I'm going to be real when it comes to the arena. Honestly, do it, even if you lose. Even if you hate RTA, just do it, because there's a lot of rewards in the shop that you can get, and, you know, as you can see, you know, I haven't really messed around with a lot of them, because I'm kind of just trying to save. But as you can see, all this on the top, definitely worth getting, so do the arena, even if you hate it. That's what I would do, so, and once again, like, I would say another thing, since you've seen it, is don't focus all into one character, especially the meta characters. Because once again, I banned his Messiah. So, like, I have a feeling, considering Messiah right now, in my opinion, is going to be one of the top characters in RTA, that he's going to get banned a lot. So, at least have another DPS. You need at least 2 healers. So, if somebody takes your Ling Wow, you can at least have a Valerian. So, you have that. And even then, I got, like, something like this. Like, I say have 3 healers and 3 DPS minimum. Because the support characters, I would say, it's going to be all over the place. I still got, like, stuff like this that I pulled that I need to miss with. Everything like that. So, but, you know, 4 stars, going back to that, I'd say that Gray, really good one to do. Kraken, really good, though I think he got nerfed recently. Valerian, obviously, really good for content. And I would say for PvP, I saw some people playing with this character in spectate mode. So not bad there. Senya, also really good. Let's see. I'm going to power this character up for one and one reason only. I think that this is going to be a pocket character that I can use because of this specific debuff right here, where she can put down 2 defense buffs. And if they already have a defense buff, then they can also inflict a 2-turn vulnerable. So not too bad there. In fact, the best part is if they already have vulnerable, then you can also stack erosion. So if they already got defense buff on them, or defense down, my bad, defense down, then you can add vulnerable. If they already got vulnerable and defense down, then you can add erosion onto all of that. And guess who's got defense down and erosion on him? Specifically, this character has a defense down built into him. And specifically, this character has a vulnerable literally built down into his kit. So once again, if you can get that done, you're good. Once again, you're good. You're definitely good. Let's see, who else got a defense down built into him? I don't think anybody else, because this is a buffer, so I don't think I got any defense down to this. But you guys get the point. Yeah, you're just a damage DPS check, and then you have a speed down, if I'm correct. So this, and a stun. So once again, for what I'm trying to do, I think that considering I will be trying at least attempting to use Messiah, and I will at least attempt to use him, not too bad. And even then, in my opinion, this character will be really good to use. So, you know, I'm going to at least attempt to power this character up somewhat, because I feel like this character will also be really useful in my PvE grind. So, that's kind of what we got going on there. Now, let's move on to my other account. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I was going and doing with this. But the other account is kind of the one where I'm like, okay, we're kind of cooking over here, and I actually kind of need to start grinding that one out a little bit more because I'm gonna be real, we're kind of cooking with that one, and I also need to log in and do the login check-in. This is my free-to-play one that we're about to move on to, because I don't have anything in it. So let's go ahead and return to login screen. Let's go ahead and go into login screen, and then let's go ahead and move over to my Europe 2 accounts. Because this account, holy shit, I almost jumped out of my chair seeing what I pulled on the first summon, bro. First summon, and we just got it going. First summon, and we also got Threshold unlocked apparently right now. Okay, I'm level 7 on this for some reason. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot I had something autoing, and I guess I must have clicked off of it or something. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys what we got going on here. So this is my first login. Apparently, did I not log in yesterday? Okay, well, I guess it doesn't count that. But this is kind of where I'm at right now. I still kind of messing around with the shell, trainer and everything like that, and kind of just, getting the Commission Chronicles knocked out. Because once again, this is kind of like your guide map of what you need to be doing. And then these are the 2 that I pulled on day 1, bro. Bro, like that is like on one pull. Once again, you guys saw the thumbnail. This is like my best account yet, and it's the one that I'm not grinding that much, and I need to. I really, really need to, because this is a beautiful start. Doki Doki, while not the best, was like really, really good, not to mention one of my favorite characters in the whole entire game. Lily, apparently, from what I heard, is really freaking good, so, hey, I ain't complaining there, but like that is like a really good start. And then obviously I kind of started building my 4 stars on this account really early, like on my other one. I'm still behind obviously on this account, well behind, like she's on 2 days behind on this, but this is like my for fun one anyway, so I'm kind of messing around with that. But yeah, no, that's like sheesh, like pulling those 2 on the first one, really good. And honestly, I feel like I can keep going. This is all okay. Yeah, this is all whatever. This is whatever. Combine Candy Party. Make sure you clear this like every single day. If you haven't been doing it, make sure you clear it, because this gives you, believe it or not, some pretty decent rewards. I cleared it on my first one already. 7-day check-in. That's another summon right there that we could probably do. And honestly, I think at this point, well, I'm still probably gonna summon. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably gonna still summon on my standard banner right now, because it does have Freya on it. But at the same time, it's like one of them things where I'm kind of just debating what I should do with that, because once again, how many summons I got right now? I got like 18 summons right now. It's like one of them things where I haven't touched my targeted summon on this account yet, and I'm kind of waiting to see what they have, because once again, in 2 weeks, I'm not trying to make the same mistake I made on my first account, where it's like, oh, get whatever. And not to mention, obviously, my permanent summons, I could possibly get anything. So I'm kind of waiting on it. And even then, with this one, I'm kind of looking at going after this character now, because she's looking kind of crazy at the moment. But it all depends on who I get off of my main summons. So that's kind of my big thing is, when it comes to this game, summoning and getting characters is nice and all, but you need to have like a main diverse team built for like everything. Like getting these 5 stars and whatnot will help you build your account, but like some of these 4 stars will definitely really easily help you build. Like once again, I'm helped with, like right now with this account specifically, at least from what I have done. Like I'm building Lillian for real over these 2. I'm building Lillian over these 2 because once again, these 2 are nice and all, but they're definitely supports, and I need to get another DPS. I definitely need to get another DPS. But as far as my 4 stars go, I don't have a lot right now, but that's why with this account, I'll be probably starting more on the standard banner, just to try and get them. But like, big time, like, invest in your 4 stars for real. Invest in your 4 stars. Invest in your 4 stars. And once again, with investigation specifically, once you get this, probably throw 300 energy into it, but your main ones that you should be focusing on are these and the thresholds. That's what you should be focusing on the most, because not only do they give you the most XP out of everything here, which is kind of why they have it laid out the way that they do. In my opinion, I feel like they laid out everything the way that they did because of the fact that they want you to be like, okay, this is most important. You want to clear this first, then this you want to clear, because obviously you want to get gear, and then afterwards, so on and so forth. That's how it's looking at the moment. But that's kind of how, my second account is looking right now. Once again, this is kind of my, for fun one, which I still need to burn energy on. Once again, I'm well behind on this one. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. I kind of just wanted to do a little bit of an account showcase for day 3 and show where I was at. That was kind of like the main purpose of this. But honestly, it's not too bad. And once again, this game, really fun, and I've been enjoying it. So I didn't mind starting a second account. I just didn't expect to get this lucky. In fact, I kind of just did this just to see what I would get. And here we are, man. Here we are. Best summons I've ever done. So, hey, I can't say I'm not happy with that. And actually, just for the hell of it, let's just go to summon and see what we get off of this. Because I'm not touching this for a while. I'm on this account specifically. I'm just not going to touch this for a while. I have no reason to. And once again, just look how many characters there are right now. Yeah, there's 4 stars, but you're going to get these anyways. But, if we're talking about the drop rates for what we got, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is that, 17? Yeah, there's only, 17 SSRs that are RGB, and 6 of these that are darker light. So you got, once again, a 25% chance of getting one of these, which is really freaking good. But even then, if you get any of these, some of these characters are really freaking good. Time Map, really good. It has a revive mechanic where she dies. Do good. Boom. Lingual, probably the best healer in the whole entire game. Even though we're going to get her for free. If you get her early, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, especially if you get it off of this. And obviously, this character, really good for, going through PvE content. Wow, really good for PvE and PvP, I would say. Freya, really good or decent in PvP. And really good, or at least decent in PvE. I'd say she's pretty decent for the buffs that she's getting, though she did get nerfed. Rosa, I think, is probably the best water unit in the whole entire game right now. And then, who else? Obviously, I showed you what I was doing with this. Probably one of the best buffers in the game at the moment, or at least one of the most decent ones. And then this character, I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, is also really good, one of the best DPS in the entire game. So, once again, not too bad. And then Messiah, I would say, is probably the strongest DPS just based on stats. Cena is going to be probably crazy down the road, 3 months down the road, because of freaking Dot being an absolute pain in the butt to have to deal with. Lily, really good support. Doki, really good pusher, because that's all she's going to be used for. You're going to put a lot of speed on her, and then you're going to push with her, because that's the whole entire thing, is basically pushing your team, which, if you, in Epic 7 turns, is basically combat readiness. Don't know much about Mio, though I've heard she's really good as well to start out with. And it's probably, crowd control and whatnot, so Wood in freeze, not too bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. And the increased speed. So this character is really quick and does a lot of control. So I heard this character is pretty good. And obviously Henrich, really good because I'm pretty sure that one of the few characters where he'll go in and he actually strips on everything. So he's also another one. In fact, I've heard that a lot of people right now are still re-rolling for specifically the role if you can get Lily and Henrich on one account. I'm kind of halfway there. I mean, I got Lily and I got Doki, so I mean, I'm halfway into it, but that's just specifically this. But me personally, I'm not stressing about it just due to the fact that one way or another, especially right now, if you do a lot of summons or you're pushing content hard, you're going to get this stuff regardless. You're going to get it one way or another. That's how I see it. But other than that, I'm going to stop yapping because I definitely need to clear at least a lot of this before day 3 is over. So I'm hoping to be at least level 27, especially since I'm a little bit behind on my other account. And then this account, I don't know. I'm probably going to try and push to at least level 17 because I think I can do it. I just am slacking on it a little bit. And I honestly didn't know if I was going to try and keep this account going crazy or not, especially considering I got Lily and Doki, or if I was going to play this account passively when I have nothing to do. So, we'll see. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, in my opinion, though, when it comes to these challenges, one big thing is, honestly, when it comes to investigation, don't throw a lot of your XP into it. Throw maybe 300 XP into it at minimum. That's if you need to. But honestly, if I was to say what you should have on auto in the background, it would probably be either this, especially if you pushed really hard on it, or it would be the threshold because you can get a lot of gear off of it. Even if it's not the good gear, you can at least get a lot of gear off of it. And I'm pretty sure out of all the stuff here, these two give you the most XP for your bang or your buck. And also another tip before you go, do not, and I repeat, do not, if you have your characters almost max level, like for instance, I almost got this character to level 35. So don't do this. Do not do this. And you would probably say, why wouldn't you want to max out your characters? Oh, because you can usually, get them leveled up by having them play in auto. That's why. You can have them getting leveled up playing in the auto background. So we're getting to like maybe 30, 35, and then just let them level up by just playing through the game so you save 1 XP. That's like one big tip that I have learned while playing through this. So, I mean, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Shikai Shinobi signing off. I'll probably show you guys some PvE or PvP when it comes to Arena in the next video for day 4. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know how your guys' accounts are doing. Peace out.